Hello, everybody. Happy Friday.
Hello. Tina, -4. That is not fun.
I don't know. I mean, I think I've only been in that type of temperature every once in a while, but like, that sounds really cold. Welcome, welcome. Today is drop day. Every month we drop new products in the shop. And if you shop this weekend, you have the opportunity to get a free gift. And so we're going to talk about that today. I'm going to go over the items that we've released. It's going to be fun. So today I have Tony here with me. She's going to be helping. Yeah, she's going to be helping behind the scenes, run the live so that everything goes smoothly while I'm busy showing you all the pretty things on the counter.
Yes, so if you want to see anything, let me know. I'll grab it. We can put it together really quick for you.
Yep, that's it. All right. So if you're new, I'm Jane. I'm the CEO and founder of janesagenda.com. We build planners that actually work. And you're going to get to see our new releases today. And we're going to get to talk about all of that. Drop it like it's hot. I love that. Oh, thank you, Tina. I've been drinking my water. I think that's the difference. Hydrate, ladies, because I really think that's the difference. My skin is very happy with me. I'm trying to drink my electrolytes. Today I have 10 brand new items in the shop, and some items from previous subscription boxes have been released, as well as some fresh items added to our last chance section. So all sorts of fun things to show you. I also have a new overhead camera that we're still figuring out, but it's a little clearer. So hopefully that's a great experience too. If you are new, make sure you tap that subscribe button. If you like the content today, please tap the like button. And if you want to be notified when I go live, you need to tap that little bell icon. Everything I'm showing you today is going to be at janesagenda.com. I think the short link is janesagenda.com/dropday.
Yes.
So real easy. Or you can click the banner on the homepage. Either way it works. All right. So we're going to go ahead and throw the overhead camera on and get everything started. And
show me how to do that. That's it?
Yeah. Oh. All right.
Whoops.
And I know the color's a little off, so we'll hold up some stuff. Like I said, we're still figuring out the new camera, but at least it's a little clearer, which is fantastic, because that means when I show you planner inserts, you can probably see the lines now.
Currently charging my wallet for drop day. It's super low battery.
No. All right. Well, most of the items are fairly inexpensive on the Jane's Agenda scale that have been dropped today. So hopefully you can pick up some nice things. Let's start with some of the cardstock, because I know that's what you guys have been asking for, more and more cardstock. So we'll start one at a time. All right.
Everyone has that Friday glow.
I'm so ready for the weekend. All right, so here's your first item. We have this gorgeous vintage camera, beautiful photo, obviously front and back because our cardstock is done right. Now we have 4 different sizes in our shop, so don't worry if this isn't your size. We have mini size all the way up to letter size, so don't worry.
Do you need something?
No.
I'm
doing good.
All right. No, I'm just saying, just tell me what to do, Jane.
Yep. All right. So this one was Dylan's immediate favorite because he's very much into photography. So if that's your vibe, the vintage vibes, this is going to be the one that you want. I am going to show them layered too, so stay with me. All right. Your next item here is going to be greenhouse. Where are my plant moms here? Because I am a plant lady. I am the weird plant lady where like I don't have a whole lot of photos of my family up, but I have like 400 plants. Oh, I don't know what it's doing.
Okay.
New camera.
Okay.
You can still see this, so we're good. I love the colors and like the clarity of this. It's just so romantic. I love the greenhouse. This is my vibe. Okay.
I'm all over anything vintage. Add to cart.
All right. And we have this beautiful sepia toned record player. Fun fact, I've never listened to a record. That feels weird. I was born in the 80s. You think I would have listened? My grandmother had a record player. My friends have had them. I've just never listened to one in person.
I have, but I think in like a jazz bar. Not owned one, and don't think I've ever known anybody to own one.
Yeah, and so I feel totally left out. And so, fun fact there. I still think they're beautiful. I think it's a gorgeous photo. I love the shine in this photo, and it layers so nicely because of the contrast from the lights to darks, but it's a nice, like, soft, can you see that in the front camera? It's a nice, like, soft beige, and I really, really like that color tone. Everything's a little bit more like green yellow on the overhead camera, just so you know. It's a little bit warmer in person. Tina, I don't know if it's, old or just like, man, we were broke. So like we didn't have that stuff. All right. I think they're calling this one flat lay. I don't name them. I am terrible at naming things. You all know this. And so I just love the how it feels organized. Doesn't it make you feel like you need to go and like clean up your work area? I love this one. I love the pop of pink. Somebody said pink is a neutral.
Pink is a neutral.
Well, it is for me. And so I love that. It goes really, really nicely with the Boss Vibes cardstock that we have in our shop from a previous release. And so I like those two together. All right, so there's your next one.
Not old, you're classic. Gay said, we're not old, Tina, we're classic. We're seasoned.
Right, your next one is going to be carnations. So when I was growing up, I didn't like carnations. I thought they were like a cheap flower. As an adult, I absolutely love them. I think they're gorgeous. They also last forever. So like you get your bang for your buck. And so I end up getting carnations more than any other flower. So this one spoke to me because I like that my flowers will last me 2-3 weeks. Don't give me tulips. They die in 2 days, but carnations will last me forever. And they come in so many colors. And so I am just a huge fan of carnations now. So that's, why this one.
We buy white ones and we put food coloring in the water and then it changes the color of them. Did you know that?
I used to do it with dandelions. I've never done it with carnations before. But I love that they come in so many colors and they last forever and they're really pretty up close. And so I don't know, when we grow, we have different opinions. And this is now one of my favorites. Pink is a neutral. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, Linda, I'd have to buy a record player. And so maybe one day. All right. What did we call this? Orange blooms, I think. They're really, they're more like an orange red. It's not like a bright orange. It's like a maraschino cherry kind of almost. It's definitely an orangey red. This one's my favorite.
Orange floral.
Orange floral. There we go. I absolutely love this one. I love the contrast. It makes me feel, I don't know, put together. There's something about it. Very pretty. I would totally put this curtain in my house. But this one was my favorite when we were picking out the designs. Carnations come like Crayola crayons. How do you say crayon?
Crayon.
You say crayon?
I say crayon.
With an O?
Yeah. I'm from Northeast. I say orange with an A. And I say on instead of on.
Crayon. I don't say the O.
You don't say the O? You just say
crayon.
You don't say crown, right?
No.
Okay, good.
Crayon. I don't know. It's one of those words that everybody says a little differently, I think. So I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but that's fine.
So I won a Crayola crayon thing when I was little. Like one of those, you color everything and you send it in, and then they sent me like this big pack of crayons when I was like 12. Random fun fact.
This last one is New York at Night. This is a real photo, right? Like the real photo, and it's just so sparkly. I love it. I love the contrast. I think they're gorgeous. I wanted to give you a variety of cardstock. Why do you do the thing?
So Stephanie's saying she could do like a whole planner full of dashboards on the coffee table. I mean, you could glue them to the coffee table and then put glass on top of it.
Please don't glue my cardstock to your coffee table.
Why not? It would be beautiful. Like glue, permanent glue.
So we gave you an assortment here. So like whatever your vibe is, hopefully you have a cardstock here that you just absolutely love, because I tried to do a mix. I know we have a whole bunch of different people. So I'd love to know what your favorite is while you're waiting on me to start pulling out the layers, because we're going to play with some layers once I show you the vellum. So I have 3 vellum for you, and these are all vellum from previous subscription boxes. These are vault vellum, if you will, and they're ones that we desperately wanted to give you. And so the first one is going to be vision, is what this one's called. Hold on to your vision. There was a lot of controversy over whether on to is 2 words or 1 word. And so we did a lot of research. It is correct, but it would also be grammatically correct the other way, just so if anybody freaks out, since that was a big conversation here. The way that we're using it is grammatically correct, but it wouldn't necessarily be wrong the other way, just so everybody knows. We did our research.
Yeah, and it depends on how you use it.
This one's a white ink, right? So white ink on vellum, right? Vellum is single-sided because it's meant to be layered. If you're new to the planner layers at Jane's Agenda, that's how that is. And I'm going to show you how it layers once I show you all 3 of them. So that's the first one. Your second one, this one, I have never had a vellum more requested than this one.
Really?
Ever in the history of Jane's Agenda. And then the one I'll show you last is the second most requested. I've been told these are Mustangs. I think the listing says wild horses. Very, very pretty. And I don't know, they're kind of, what are they, like a watercolor mixed with pencil kind of situation here. Very gorgeous. I just love this one. I was so excited. We put that, I think, in, what was that, the anniversary box last year? And everybody's been begging to bring the horses back. So we did that. All right. Now this one's interesting. Oh, thank you, Stephanie Joy. This was the back of a cover for one of the boxes last year. This wasn't an individual vellum, and everybody overwhelmingly asked for just the back piece. And so that's what we pulled together for you here. This was the May, I think, subscription box last year. So it's been almost a year, and this was the back cover of it. And so we pulled the design out and we made you an individual vellum. Amore. Right, perfect for a February release, I think. Gorgeous. And so these are your 3 vellums. This one's also in white ink, obviously. Our white ink has a slight shine to it. You can kind of see it there on the camera, but it is not, it's not like a foil or anything. So it layers really, really matte and flat across your designs, which makes it perfect for layering.
Sort of a satin look to it.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, I agree. See, if you gaze. Fave cover from last year, Amore. I told you, they couldn't wait for that one. And so the second I had the opportunity, that was the one I knew you were going to want. And so these were the 3 most requested vellums from last year. And so here we are. Now let's play with some layers, and then I have a couple more things to show you before you go today that are in the drop. Now, if you shop, before I do that, if you shop right now, today is February 21st. If you shop through February 23rd at 11:59 p.m. MST, and we still have them available, you're going to get a free paperclip mystery kit. Okay, I've got a handful of paper clips in here, assorted paper clips, and one of our cute little Jane's Agenda keepsake silicone pouches that I think we're basically out of. So these are, this is the last chance to get one of the little silicone pouches. I like to put my vitamins and like my supplements for the day in these and toss them in my purse. So if you have no idea what to do with that, I think these make a great way to do that. I've also used it to hold like my jewelry when I'm traveling. And so just the pouch alone is pretty cool, but you're going to get one of these while supplies last. I think I have like 100 and something, 200 made. I can't remember. Whatever we could make up, we made up. And so while supplies last, every order, no minimums, but must order physical products because I can't put this with your digital order. Physical products placed through this weekend are going to get one of these mystery paperclip packs. You're not going to see them in the cart. They get added behind the scenes. All right. For right now, the cardstock will be available in the shop. They're not going away after this weekend, if that's the question. I'm just going to wait. It's like it has to think about things.
I don't know why it's doing that.
We're going to ask Dylan later.
It might have some sort of time sensor on it. We just need to adjust the time.
Yeah, I don't know. As long as it's clear and good, we'll just keep rolling with it. That no one ordered. Okay, Celia wants to order first, just so everybody knows. I think you're a little late, Celia. The orders have been flying in. All right, so we're going to play with this one first. This is the New York at Night cardstock. And this is how vellum is meant to be used. Like, look at that. Okay, so if that's your jam, those 2 pieces, there you go. All right, we've got the wild horses. It's a little harder to see the city through there, but I don't think when you get the wild horses, you're super excited about the cardstock. Like I think this is your mood right here all by itself. So
I put the pink carnation behind the horses.
I do think you need some more like empty space to really make them shine. And the hold on to your vision, which is going to look good over pretty much anything
All
you
of
put it
them?
over. Yeah.
All of them. I was messing around with all of them. It looks good over all of them.
Yeah. Text-based vellum is always a good choice because it looks good over everything. Isn't that pretty? Right. So there's your first layering experience. Let's do the orange floral next. And like I said, it's got orange in it, but it's definitely a more red toned orange. Keep everybody busy while I go shop. All right. See? Looks good over everything.
The horses look good over that one too.
I believe it. Well, it's got the bigger contrast areas
Yeah.
like. Okay. Great.
I would love big cities at night collection. New York, Paris, London, Rome, Mexico City, Shanghai.
One at a time, man.
Yeah.
One at a time. I do think we still have some Paris items, but I don't know about Paris at night.
That's beautiful.
I love it. All right. I should be going this way. I'm going to get confused what I've done.
I know. Give me what you've done. I'm here, remember?
All right. Now we have the carnation. That's so delicate. Look at how minimal that feels with that amore line layered over the carnations. Oh, yeah. Emily said she's going to put amore over the wine lady cardstock from our shop. Okay, you can't go wrong with the wine lady. She just looks good with everything. It's one of my favorites. It's always in my planner. Most of these will be in my planner as soon as I get a copy of them. All right. Oh, don't get stuck together. I need more of you later. Right. And then wild horses. This is the one that Tony said she did. Oh, I like the way that they pop out the top here.
Yeah.
It's very pretty, throwing some kind of pink behind it.
Even like the leaves of the flower down in the bottom right corner too, like it gives it like another, it almost makes it like they're moving because the leaves look like they're in motion.
I love it. Okay. Now this next one. Told you it's really easy for me to get confused here. Lots going on. So whenever you pile the white ink over the lighter cardstocks, you're going to see it look a little bit more delicate.
The horses and the flowers have a Kentucky Derby feel.
You can see that. All right, so we're done with that one. Next one. I'm telling you, this hold on to your vision looks good over everything. I haven't found anything it doesn't look good on yet. So whatever you're trying to hold on to, whatever your vision is, you pick your cardstock and there you have your look, okay? All right. Horses. I don't know if I'd put horses over a countertop, but I do like the way that the red flowers peek out there. They're kind of like a magenta fuchsia kind of deep
Yeah, they're
pink.
a dark magenta, I'd say.
I do like the way that they pop out the top there like the other one did.
Well, I like you can see the keyboard and the flowers and the horses on top. It's like two different, like outdoorsy but computer lady.
Oh, Celia, I have to wait just like everybody else. And I always save my stuff so I can show it to you all pretty before I mess with it.
What size do you want? Because you can probably have these if you want this size.
I'll wait till on Monday. I'll wait. Customers have to wait. I'll wait. It'll be all right. More. Again, text-based vellum. I am a fan. Oh, don't listen to my stomach growl. It's getting to be lunchtime. Okay.
The cardstocks, yes, are the same pictures on both sides.
I don't know, folks. The cardstock, yes, the cardstock are the same pictures on both sides. There's a little logo and stuff on the back, but we keep it really, really small so it's out of your way. But that's the only difference. Otherwise, they're the exact same on both sides. Oh, well, that now makes it feel like a Frank Sinatra song, right?
I took a couple pictures with it like that. I was like, oh, a record, Amore, absolutely.
I love it. All right. How are you going to look? Nice and minimal.
Not That I didn't think it would do anything, but the lines on the top right of the record one, you don't really see the record, but you still see a pattern behind it.
Not bad. I like the delicate neutrals. I am a beige girl these days, and so anything with this kind of more neutral vibe has been where I've been gravitating.
So I did that one when I took some pictures, and I really like if you're a music person and you like to play music, those two together, that vellum with that cardstock, where it's like hold on to your vision of playing music or something to that effect. Same with the camera one.
Trying to keep them out of the way so I don't get confused which ones I've done for you already. Okay, so we have the greenhouse. This one I know is going to be a bestseller. Like I knew when we saw that image that you guys were going to love that, because we did that box where we had a houseplant cardstock in it, and it was like a whole wall of houseplants, and you guys were super crazy about that one. So I know this is going to be a bestseller real quick.
I love the plants. I'm a plant lady like you. Like I saw a little meme that said, "Let me move my furniture to make more room for my plants." That's me.
You know, I do best with plants that love to be overwatered.
Oh,
Like the ones that don't need a lot of water, like the snake plants and the succulents and the cactuses. Those ones, like cacti, they fight me.
Cacti.
They fight
you?
me.
I'm
Yeah,
the other way.
yeah. No,
I water once a week. So anything that's good with once a week, I'm good with.
yeah, no, those ones are hard. But like I call it my drama lily. It's the peace lily that literally could live in water. Those are the plants I do the best. Yeah, Emily has one in her office. She has to water it every day, but those are my favorite plants. Are the ones that like you can overlove them. Green poking out from behind the horses. All right, and then I think Amore is the last one on this one. That's pretty. You know, with that that March box with the greens, I bet these would layer really nicely within those colors.
You got a March sitting right there.
Right?
That's getting ready for your guided tutorial.
Oh. Right,
There's a pen in there because that's where you go for your insert. But
okay, well, that'll be all right. They'll see. So yeah, behind that gold cover. Oh, hello. Hello. All right, so if you got the March subscription, which is closed right now, we're not allowing new people in anymore. But that, you're going to want to do that. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I love to play with the layers. Okay, and the last one is going to be this vintage camera. I think it's funny how the Amore has a completely different vibe depending on what you're putting it over, even though it's exactly the same. Like I pull a different mood out of each one when I look at them.
Yeah, that one gets me in like creative zone. Over the plants, it's like, oh, I just want to sit with the sun coming in and have my cup of coffee in my plant room.
That one's interesting because like you wouldn't know what you're looking at, but I kind of like this like brocade, whatever, the way that it's blurred through the background of the horses.
It gives it definitely more dimension, that's for sure.
That one surprised me. And of course, I mean, all my photographers here are going to be like, oh, that right there.
Yes, that's my favorite combo.
All right. So we're going to get out the next things. Go ahead and tell me what your favorite look was.
Somebody wanted to see the Amore on top of the horses. It was, they said it a while ago. But
did I not show it? Amore on top. Oh, like this.
Yeah.
I got it. Well, and then of course you can layer. Jake is a king of doing this, like layering multiple vellums over top of his cardstock. Like he creates this really like multi-dimensional look in his planner. He's very good at that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we were to keep going that logic. There's the hold on to your vision. Yep, there we go. Hold on.
Oh, is that what it was?
Well, there we go.
Well, we're doing them all.
You know okay. So this is just, it'll come back. This is just kind of cute. I feel like the horse is like peeking through the D.
Peeking through the,
right? Like
the eyeballs
hello.
like perfect with the D.
Hello. Okay. It's fun to be silly. That's all. So there you go. All right, so let's set these aside and then we're going to grab a couple more things. I know you're probably going to want to see some more stuff layered, so I'm not going to put them too far away.
Tina's favorite is the camera and the vision. Same with gaze.
Just ordered the horses. Thank you. All right, so I have like none of these. I'm just letting you know right away. If you want this, I need you to like run, don't walk to the shop because they're almost gone already. We had so few left. We actually found a rogue pile of these. I can't get it out of the bag.
I'm sorry, I should have done that for you.
I'm part raccoon and I have no patience for the bags, so they always get destroyed.
Tina wanted to see the pink behind, I think, the horses and the Amore.
Okay, that's that one. So, like that. Well, we'll do it both ways.
With the vision. Oh, that's
Actually,
fun.
that's not bad either.
I know, that's fun. I like
right.
that.
And
Good
then
call, Tina.
like that, maybe?
No, with the horses, I think.
Well, I want to
in
see.
between. Okay.
Okay. That's really pretty.
Yeah.
I like that. You can see the colors better. I can hold them up on the big camera before we go so you can really get a better color sample here.
Paige, send an email to hello@Jane'sAgenda,
Yeah.
and Jake will be able to help you with that.
All right, so this is the thing, right? This January cover, this is one of the most well-received covers that we've had in the history of Jane's Agenda, and I don't blame you because it's gorgeous. But I have like probably less than 5 left in classic and just a few more in letter size, and that's it. And then they're gone. Like we don't have extras of this lying around the shop. We just found a small pile of them, so we put them in there for you so you can go buy them. You can use perk points this weekend, absolutely, because there's no like set discount. So go use whatever discount you want, and it won't affect whether you get the freebie. But we have a handful left of this. So if you wanted this UV printed white peonies cover, there's like none left, and they're only in classic and letter. So UV printing means you can feel the texture of the print. Very cool. Okay, but just so you know, there's not very many left. I know someone's going to yell at me later when I said we have these. We have very, very few. I'm making that very clear that I've warned you. Okay. All right, and then the cover from February, also now in the shop. I really like this cover because you can use it as 2 pieces. So you could have a different one on the front and a different one in another planner and use them both as fronts because they flip. This back one flips over so nicely. But we have a small amount of these, and these were in every size. So if you wanted to get the February cover, this is Pink Roses, I think is what we named this one. There's a small amount of these left, but they are in every size. Okay. Classic is sold out. I told you it's under which one? The roses? You see the Amore with the carnation. I happen to have all of those. Okay. So first, right before okay. And then, so the nice thing about Vellum is it softens the cardstock a little, which makes the layers of the cover stand out even more. Well, that's pretty. If you're a pink girly like I am, like, isn't that gorgeous? Very much. I'm very much a pink person. So I know not everybody is, but it's my signature color. All right. So the February cover, we do have some in every size. At least we did before I went live. Then the frosted, this one's kind of hard to see. Here we go. The frosted Today page finder. It's got the silver foil Today at the top, the Jane's Agenda at the bottom. This one is a really resilient page finder that pops in and out nicely, but it's frosted. And so you can put whatever you want on here. I like putting sticky notes on them, but it's also just nice and minimal in your planner. And so these are now in the shop. I don't have a lot of them. Okay, I don't have very many of this particular page finder.
That one's is pretty pliable. The frosted seems
the
to
frosted bends a little
Yeah.
more than the clear does, and so it lasts a little longer snapping in and out. Here's your trick though. If you feel like your page finders are wearing out too fast, stop moving the page finder and move the pages. That's what I do. I don't move my, like when I have my dailies, I don't move my page finder. I move the daily to the next side of the page finder.
That's what I do with my notes because I have a cover as like a big divider, so I move my notes to the other side. I don't move the plastic stuff.
Okay. The next one is going to be the clear. What did we call this one? The page finder from February. I can't remember the print. It's all in the drop day collection. You can find all of these. This is from the February collection from the subscription box. I have very, very few of this particular one, but we also got them in frosted. And this was not in the subscription box, so if you want the matching one, I have quite a few of the frosted one.
Pink filigree.
Pink filigree.
That's what it's called.
See, I can't name anything. You wouldn't want me to. Okay, so we have to find out what they're called. I really like this because the other side is still very pretty. You could flip this one over and use it upside down. Okay, so very versatile. But if you liked that frosted page finder, this pink filigree is also available in a frosted. And we have quite a few of these ones. Again, that frosted page finder is just a little bit more resilient. I mean, the clear is obviously really pretty. And I love layering them over my pages because, you know, all you see is the design, but we now have the frosted one too. Okay. And then if you were paying attention last week when we did the sweetheart edit, you know that we dropped the wallet in the shop from February as well. These have been going very quickly. I don't know how long these will be in the shop, but this is a good time to get that while they're still there.
Bree is saying she doesn't see the Today page finder online.
Yeah, we'll check on that. But you should be able to type in frosted, I think, and it should come up. We'll check as soon as we're done here. Everybody who would do anything about that is literally in the room with me right now, so I'll look for that. But we don't have very many of them. So if they're not listed, they haven't sold yet. We still have some. The rouge page flags are also in the shop now. This is from February. And the mild liner. This one actually surprised me how fast these are going out of the shop. Like, this must be a color that's hard to get. People don't have these in their collections because we sold a ton of these already. And so that means these won't be around for very long. This is such a delicate mild pink. And if you're new to mild liners, I didn't realize this is not common knowledge. So if you don't know, don't feel bad. Nobody in my staff knew that they are a chisel point on one side. And then on the other side, you have the pointed tip. So if you didn't know that they're dual tipped, don't feel bad. Quite a few people here didn't know, but they are dual tipped mild liners from us. All right. And then again,
Emily, you're too quiet. I feel that's what Gay said. Emily, you're too quiet.
She's exhausted. It's been a week, right? Getting drop day. She hasn't had her coffee. Getting drop day pulled together is a lot.
What color number is that marker?
They're from Japan. So it doesn't tell us. I think it says something like blush when we looked it up online, and that's what we put. But these are the ones directly from Japan, so they don't have the name there. It's in Japanese. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. It doesn't say it here. So, but the name of it should be on the listing. Mystery paperclip packs. There's an assortment in here, and the little silicone. Again, we only have so many of these, so place your order this weekend so that you get one of these cute little packs before those silicone bags go away. I mean, I'd get it just for the bag because I use these for everything. Like I said, I use them for my supplements each day. I use them for jewelry when I travel. They're such a handy little bag. So that alone would be worth it. But the fact that they come with, you know, assortment of cute little shape paper clips, why not? Again, somebody's going to ask, these are not going to show up in your cart. All right. They're not going to show up in your cart. We still have plenty of them left right now. But, you know, come Sunday, depending on how many people place orders, I don't know if we'll run out or not. They are limited. So placing your order early is always going to be a good idea. Let me pop the overhead off.
Thank you, Bree. I just wanted to say thank you because she's buying the team coffee on her order. That is
you.
very appreciated.
We appreciate you. I'll walk over to the gas station and get some coffee.
I have pods in my office if you need some.
All right, let's show you the color on the main camera because I know it's hard to tell a little bit on that overhead camera. We'll get all the kinks worked out. All right. So just so you can kind of see, that's much more, I think, true to color on this camera. There's the carnation. All right, much more true color here. All right, and then the camera.
Here you are. Pick one, anyone.
Right. See, much more pretty on this camera. Greenhouse. That sepia toned record player. Isn't that pretty? I don't think that overhead did it justice. This is
No, that's one of my favorites.
This is a gorgeous cardstock.
I know we don't have very many of them, but I like it under the January cover.
Oh, I didn't play with that. Oh no.
Uh-huh. And then with
Oh no, they're gonna want that.
Uh-huh.
I wish I had more of these covers
And
for
then
you.
with the hold on to your vision with it, like,
uh-huh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, well, don't misplace these because these might be the ones that go in my planner. I love this cover so much. I'm hoping we can bring it to the regular shop at some point. Right now, they're just, excess we had from the subscription box. That's all I've got. I hope at one point I can have them made for you for the regular shop so we can keep it as a regular item. But right now, it is what it is. But she's not wrong. That would immediately go in my planner.
Yeah. And then, like I said, with the vision or even with the Amore, I like the hold on to your vision.
Oh, with it. Again, these are in letter size though. If you have a letter size notebook, like go get the cover. Yep.
You can see enough of the hold on to your vision because of the way that cover's designed.
I love it.
You can keep it together in your brain.
Right, so you can see
it's
the
a
color.
Vibe, Celia says.
It is a vibe. Right. They're either a vibe or a mood around here. I'm sorry. I need more vocabulary.
Or secret.
I swear I have a really large vocabulary, but you wouldn't know because when I go on the live camera, it just all the words just gone. All right, so you can see the colors, and again, they are double-sided. We print our ink so it's got a slight glossy sheen, but they're not a gloss. It just makes them last a little longer. All right, so I love this.
We have a lot of people that are saying January was their favorite.
Yeah, that's one of those boxes that people went and got every subscription because they knew they were going to want to keep it. So
I'll get the thesaurus for you, Celia says.
Again, off camera, I am fantastic. On camera, I'm just, it's fine. See, oh yeah, that's a much more realistic color here.
Yes.
I wonder, because this has a slight, this February cover has a slight kind of orangey hue to it. It's not orange, but it does have that kind of tone to it. I wonder how this, well, that's kind of cool.
If you put the vellum in between them, then it calms it down a little bit.
Again, I'm a pink girl. I used to get mad at red. Like, what's wrong with you? When I was little. I've always been a pink girl. All right. And then
I like the plant with the February cover.
The plant one?
Yeah. It's very like, yes, plant season's coming, like outdoor plants. It's a little much. With the vellum helps. Right.
Again, vellum softens things to make your layers prettier. And because I am a glutton for punishment, I just wanted to see with those greens. I'm sorry they're selling it. I'm sorry. And then the last one is, of course, the New York at Night. Now, there's no color in this, right? Pure. Is that upside down? It is upside down. Like it's upside down to me. The New York at Night has no color. It's perfectly black and white. So, that color quality shouldn't have made a difference, but perfectly black and white. So anything you want to see before I let you go? Again, you're going to go shop this weekend at janesagenda.com/drop day. Go get yourself some new cardstock, some new vellum. So we did add a bunch of new stuff to the clearance section, the last chance section in our shop. One of the things that we added is our 3-piece cardstock sets. Those are going away. It seems that our customers prefer to be able to buy their preferred cardstock. So you want to pick and choose. And the 3-piece, you're like, I like one of them, but maybe not the other ones. And so those 3 pieces have been added to the last chance, and they're very affordable. So if you wanted to go get any of those have been added. What else did we add to last chance? I can't remember. There's new stuff in there. We marked some inserts down even more. If you wanted to try out a daily, insert is the perfect time with the first quarter dailies being marked down to basically nothing. So now is a good chance to go try out a new daily layout if you wanted to do that. Yes, until today. The paperclip mystery kits didn't go out till orders today. That will always be true, with drop day, it's during the selected dates. And so, Melissa, I'm sorry. But you did have to wait until February 21st, 2024 through February 23rd, 2024 to potentially get those paperclip.
And that's any purchase. There's no minimum purchase. So any purchase, you will get that.
Yep, we're just tossing them in the box as we ship your orders. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to see from me? I think I pretty much covered everything. There is some stuff in the new releases section that I may not have covered that we've released since the last drop day. Last Chance has been updated. And then, of course, these 10 new items that I showed you, the cardstock and vellum. Otherwise,
I think she means if we have to wait till this weekend. No, it'll include today's order. So if you made an order today, it will be in there. So today through Sunday night.
Friday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully I didn't confuse anybody. It's real easy. Do we get another cute journaling card? So you'll get whatever the thank you card of the month is, the February thank you card. You'll get one of those with your orders as well until we run out. We order enough, hopefully, to cover the orders for the month, which right now I think they still have leftovers. Once it gets to March 1st, it switches to the March thank you card, which is very pretty.
Right, we're still in February. You do lose track of what month it is when you work here.
Yeah. What year? Where am I?
Haven't been here that long yet, but I'm still like my brain is March, even though we're still in February.
I can tell you what day every holiday falls on. I can tell you where the full moons are, but don't ask me what day it actually is. So challenges. Thank goodness for my planner. All right. So no, that's it. All right. So go shop, go look at the collection. If you guys do want to see anything we didn't show you layer wise, you can always ask in the Facebook group, the My Jane's Agenda. That's at janesagenda.com/group. We'll always go grab some things and show them to you layered. And so that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to be live again on Monday for master plan. And then I believe Wednesday is when we're planning to go live in the subscribers only group. Don't worry, subscribers, if you're not on Facebook, we will be emailing you the replay after, but make sure you join me for that because I'm going to show you the April subscription box sneak peeks. Okay. But that's for subscribers. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like the video, please like the video and make sure you subscribe. I'll be here all week.
Amore.
Otherwise, go shop, have some fun, and have an amazing weekend. I will see you next week. Thank you, everybody, for watching.